These are absolutely devastating visuals that have come in from Libya. They've really shocked the world. You know, every hour the death toll has been rising. The official number is still 5,300, but definitely, you know, it's the Mediterranean storm which led to the destruction of 2 dams, which led to the flooding of Derna, which is a city. It's a coastal city in Libya, and of course the damage has been unprecedented.
Right now, the unprecedented floods in Libya have torn through the country's eastern region, destroying everything essentially in its wake. More than 5,300 are feared dead, as Shivan just mentioned. The death toll, it's rising by the hour. The African nation, it's struggling to pick up the pieces of what's left behind in a sea of bone-chilling destruction. And we'd like to warn our viewers that some of these visuals in this report might be very disturbing. Be advised. Take a look.
This is what Libya's port city, Derna, looks like today. Apocalyptic destruction has made this place unrecognizable. Over 200 acres of land submerged underwater. Roads broken and caved in. Infrastructure destroyed. But this is not even the worst of what the African nation is witnessing.
على حسن عبد الصالحي وعلي نادي علي بن النساوي.
انا فاقد اللي عندي تو، انا فاقد 6. تمام، فاقد 6، 3 طلعناهم وال3 التانيين مش لاقينهم. تمام، قعدنا بحد ندور في الجثث هنا مش لاقيين.
كنت بقول اعمل كذا وكذا ولا كذا.
An aged father and a young Egyptian man's tragedy are just the tip of the iceberg. The story of loss rings true for thousands of families in eastern Libya. Nobody knows how high the death toll will go. Some medics fear that as many as 20,000 people might have died in this catastrophe. The Libyan Prime Minister has a mammoth of a disaster to grapple with. But for him, the biggest worry is not aid first. It's finding everyone who is missing, or worse, dead.
احنا مش محتاجين لهذه المعونات ولا حتى الادويه ولا حتى المعدات ولا حتى الدكاتره ولا حتى سيارات اسعاف. الحمد لله ممكن فاتت تو 400 سياره اسعاف اللي هو مشهور. عندنا المشكله في انتشال الجثث من البحر، وهذا قاعدين تحت البحريه الليبيه.
Hours after his statement, circumstances seem to have changed, but morbidly for the worse. As water began to recede in some areas, dead bodies were being washed to the shore in dozens. Corpses remain lined up on streets and footpaths as locals scramble to bury hundreds of bodies in one grave. Many remains are being transported to neighboring towns for burial. Residents of Derna are begging for a new field hospital. The 2 existing ones aren't really functioning as a medical facility anymore. They have been turned into morgues. If rescuers are to be believed, search operations have barely scratched the surface. Many of them have not even reached certain parts of the destroyed city. It has been 2 days since a horrifying tragedy befell on an already war-torn country. Authorities and people alike are yet to fully grasp and understand the scale of devastation that has unfolded. In the weeks and months that follow, billions of dollars will be needed for efforts to rebuild the town. But the lives of those living in Derna have changed irrevocably, and no amount of aid will bring their loved ones back. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.